There is a distinct, rare magic in the way a true rangefinder camera feels against your hands. Think about the history of street photography, of photojournalism, of those legendary moments frozen in time by masters who carried a simple mechanical tool that felt less like a computer and more like an extension of their own eyes. For years, the Fujifilm X-Pro series stood alone as the undisputed king of digital rangefinders. A sophisticated, uncompromising machine built for purists who valued soul, tactile control, and storytelling over bloated specs. But when Fujifilm discontinued the X-Pro3, a heavy, deafening silence fell over the photography community. Years dragged on, rumors flared up and died out. The viral craze of the X106 left millions of creators stranded on waitlists, and the industry began to whisper that Fujifilm had abandoned the line altogether. They were wrong. Behind heavily guarded doors in Tokyo, Fujifilm engineers have spent years re-architecting what a flagship rangefinder can achieve. They did not just want to build a minor update. They wanted to craft a masterpiece that would violently upend the camera market. This is the Fujifilm X-Pro4, and it is the most dangerously anticipated, fiercely debated, and revolutionary documentary camera of the decade. Today, we are stripping away the marketing noise, breaking down the verified structural leaks, and taking a microscopic look at why this machine is sending absolute panic through Sony, Leica, and Canon. Lock in, turn up your volume, and do not blink, because the true king of street photography has returned. Let us address the elephant in the room right from the start: the wait. Why did Fujifilm take so long? Because when you build a camera for the purists, you cannot afford to miss a single detail. The market has shifted, and modern creators demand uncompromising power wrapped in vintage aesthetics. The blueprint of the X-Pro4 starts with an absolute powerhouse of a sensor. Dropping the older generation resolution, the X-Pro4 adopts the heavily praised 40-megapixel APS-C X-Trans CMOS 5 HR sensor. Think about what 40 megapixels means inside a rangefinder body. It means you have unprecedented cropping flexibility, allowing you to shoot wide and crop into a scene post-capture with zero loss of critical detail. Every texture, every strand of hair, every distant architectural line is rendered with microscopic, terrifying clarity. Coupled with the lightning-fast X Processor 5, the data pipeline is optimized to handle massive files without choking your workflow. But the real game-changer, the specification that has legacy shooters losing their minds, is the inclusion of in-body image stabilization. For years, the greatest compromise of the X-Pro line was the lack of IBIS. If you were shooting in dim evening light, inside a moody jazz club, or dragging your shutter for artistic motion blur during a late-night rainstorm, you had to rely entirely on steady hands or fast primes. The X-Pro4 shatters that limitation by integrating a newly engineered, ultra-compact 7-to-8 stop IBIS system directly into its slim magnesium frame. You can now fire off razor-sharp handheld shots at absurdly slow shutter speeds, turning night into day without ever needing to haul around a heavy tripod. Let us talk about the Viewfinder, because the hybrid optical and electronic viewfinder is the beating heart of the X-Pro identity. Fujifilm didn't just recycle an old component. They re-engineered the optical mechanics and paired it with a brilliant, high-resolution